Eric Singer. How you doing, man?
Not bad. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad.
I'm just glad you had a few minutes to chat with us today because we got you coming to town this Saturday for the 5th anniversary of the KISS Coffeehouse.
Yes, sir. It should be a lot of fun. I know it's going to be a long, full day starting at 10 a.m. Tommy, Thayer, and I will be starting to do like the VIP meet and greet. We'll be there doing a meet and greet all day long until the evening. Then there's going to be a KISS tribute band that's going to play on the square.
Yep.
And for those that don't know the location, I'm sure everyone in the area knows Broadway at the beach that the KISS Coffeehouse is located. I was there before a couple of years ago for one of the. Usually they do an annual, some kind of celebration, and so this is obviously a monumental one, being 5 years. I can't believe it's already been 5 years, but.
I know what you mean. We were a part of the grand opening 5 years ago, and it seems like a blink of an eye.
Yeah, I actually told somebody the other day that I was going there for this 5th anniversary, and they're like, wow, it's been 5 years already, huh? I mean, these are people that haven't been there yet, people that live here on the West Coast, but they're aware of it. And but it is a great, for anyone that hasn't been there, it's worth going and checking out at any time, but especially Saturday. But it's a really cool thing, and most importantly, the coffee is really good. Every time I go there, I always ask them to give me a bunch to take home with me because it's really great coffee.
It is, and I tell you what, I'm a coffee snob, and I can attest to the fact that it is really, really good coffee. And if you drink your coffee for the kick, you're going to get the kick.
Oh yeah, well, you're right. If you drink it for the flavor or for the kick, they have one blend or one flavor there that you're going to like. It is really great. We don't have a KISS Coffeehouse out here. I wish we did. We have obviously Starbucks and Coffee Bean and Tea and stuff like that. But we have I don't know. You guys have Pete's Coffee on the East Coast?
No, we don't have Pete's. We do have Starbucks, and we've got plenty of others. But the KISS Coffeehouse keeps getting voted best coffee house in Myrtle Beach by all the locals.
Yeah, I was just going to say. The only coffee they have out here that I think's comparable to that KISS coffee is this one called Pete's, but. That's the reason I like it, the KISS one, because it's the best tasting coffee. And like I said, it's for those that are coffee lovers. You're right. It's the place to go.
Yeah, it's a very cool place, and this celebration's going to be great. In fact, I wanted to tell you, I think it's really neat that you and Tommy are actually going to give the fans a chance to ask you all some questions with a Q&A session. Everything fair game?
Well, it's always fair game. Hey, the way I look at it, if you don't want to answer something, it's just like being in court. You just plead the Fifth Amendment.
There you go. Well, while I got you on the phone, we've got this big party this Saturday. It is going to be a lot of fun. But I also wanted to ask you about KISS is in the studio putting together a new record. How is that going?
Well, it's going great so far. The new record, everybody says their next record, this is the best record we ever made. But, because you are making the best record that you can at that given time. But I will say these riffs are much stronger. We just have a certain feeling about this material for some reason compared to the last record. Sonic Boom was a great record, but I think that, you always want to try to improve it and step it up another notch each time, or you try to. And we've done 8 songs so far, and we took a break because we went on tour this summer. We just finished a Lost Cities tour through Canada and North America, and Paul Stanley had a baby born 2 days ago, a new little baby girl. So we took tour and baby break, if you will. And now we're scheduled to go back. I think next week or the week after, we're going to go back in the studio and do the last batch of songs, and then we'll just continue working on doing the solos, the vocals, all the lyric writing, all that, and get the album finished up. And my guess is it'll probably won't come out till next year, at the beginning of the year, because there's Kissology 4, which is going to be the next KISS item slated for release. That's one of those. It's the continuation of the first 3 Kissology anthologies, if you will. And there's a lot of cool and rare stuff to be included in Kissology 4. The band's are seeking out rare footage, stuff from all the eras of the band, mainly, a lot of the vintage stuff that, people turn up footage and news clips and interviews from TV stations and things that they didn't even know existed. And so we're always looking for those kind of things, and they try to include a lot of rare gems, provided that we can get clearance rights to use it, because sometimes even though it's about KISS, you don't always have the rights or own the rights to use some of the things. So people don't realize there's a lot of work and a lot of complications that go into putting together these big kind of box set things that the band puts out. But once they're done, they're well worth it, and they're enjoyable for fans of the band of any era, for that matter.
That is very true. And I wanted to ask you because you were in and out of KISS a couple of times. Permanent drummer for the band now. You've played with a lot of other people, though, from Alice Cooper to Black Sabbath. I mean, what does it mean to you to be a part of, to use the term, KISS-tory?
Well, I was just talking to somebody the other day. We were trying to figure out how long I'd been in the band, my total tenure. And, we figured out, I think, other than Gene, Paul, and Ace, I'm the longest tenured member now in KISS. Of who's spent the most, Gene and Paul obviously have been there from day one the whole time. Other people have been in and out just as myself. But now my timeline is the fourth longest running member of the band at this point. By next year, I'll be the third longest running member. So
that makes you a significant part of the history of the band.
Well, I first worked with Paul on a solo tour in 1989, so that was 22 and a half years ago. So my relationship goes back with the band to over 22 years. And I started working on the Revenge album exactly 20 years ago. This summer we were doing Revenge 20 years ago. It's hard to believe that much time has passed. So my involvement has gone back just with the band 20 years now. And, it's been like all things in life, it's been a roller coaster of a ride, but that's what roller coasters are about. Sometimes you're chugging your way up the hill. Other times you get to scream and go down the hill and enjoy the ride. So to me, it's being in a band, and especially being in KISS, is no really different than that. I always use that as an analogy because I think it's the perfect one. But all in all, it's been great because the most important thing, and I know it sounds kind of redundant and cliche to say, but really the thing that's made being in KISS probably the most unique experience and the most special is because they have the most unique and special fans of any band that I've ever seen. And I've worked with a lot of different bands through the years, and, every band has their, crazy diehard fans, but there really, really aren't fans quite to the level of KISS. No way.
Oh,
they really are like...
I was going to say, that is absolutely true. We discovered that when the KISS Coffeehouse first opened, and people literally came from all over the world to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Well, I was just told by Johnny, the owner of Johnny Wack, the owner of the KISS Coffeehouse, he told me that as of now they have people coming for this event from 20 states, as far as Texas that we know of. I'm sure we'll find out some people when we see them on the day or meet them, they'll probably say, "Oh, I came from California," or "I came from Washington State," whatever. They literally do, and that's where the fans are. They follow the band on tour. A lot of times, come from all over the world. At any given show, you might have somebody, "Hey, we're here from Norway, and we're on our vacation, and we came to Montreal, so we decided to plan our trip to come to Montreal and see you guys." We get this all the time. I'm sure, and we have this KISS cruise coming up in October, which is going to go from Miami to the Bahamas. And you can go on kissonline.com if you want to find out more information about it. But that's probably going to be one of the gathering of the tribes, if you will, of the KISS Army and KISS fans. And I'm sure there will literally be fans from everywhere in the world on that cruise. And that should be a really unique, fun experience, because that's going to be really, like I said, a great bonding time for all those fans from everywhere.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast. So really, really insane KISS fans can go from the beach to the boat. They could start here for the KISS Coffeehouse anniversary, then hit the boat, and really make 2011 the year of KISS.
Yeah, well, exactly. Or finish the year off in KISS style, no doubt about it, on the high seas. And I think it should be a lot of fun. I think it's 5 days, 4 nights, that cruise. So it should be I've never done one of these things, and I've actually never been on a cruise, period. So it's going to be new for everybody, including the band.
Right on. Well, we're very much looking forward to this celebration this Saturday. We from the radio station, we're going to be out there all day. It's going to be a blast, and I want to remind everybody, if they don't have tickets yet for the meet and greet for you and Tommy, they can go to KissCoffeehouse.com to buy the ticket packages. In fact, that's the only place you can buy the ticket packages, and get them now because you don't want to be shut out. So,
well, we will be there all day, and we're there for the fans, and we're there to celebrate the coffee house and have a good time. And I'm sure I'll have a caffeine buzz galore by the end of the day because I'll be drinking that coffee all day long. But you know what the weather's expected to be like for the day?
As of right now, let me peek over at the magic weather map. It is showing partly cloudy skies and a high in the upper 80s.
So it's going to be hot and humid and sticky, and I think we'll have a good time.
Yep, there's no rain in the forecast as of right now, and let's face it, if it involves KISS, it has to be hot, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
hotter than hell, right?
There you go. So we will see you on Saturday. And Eric Singer, drummer for KISS, man, we really appreciate you taking some time to talk to us today.
I'm more than happy to talk to you, and I look forward to seeing everybody, meeting everybody, and we'll see you in a couple days.
All right, sounds great.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Eric. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care of yourself.
Take care. We'll see you Saturday. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.